Hi, Metalfro here with another video review for you. This time it's Orphan Project's Spooning Out the Sea. I've got a few things I want to say about this album that are different from the full text review. And first of all, I have to apologize to the band because when I first heard about the CD and I read the title, I was like, that's a joke, right? Spooning Out the Sea. But after you read the lyrics, of course, it totally makes sense. And it's actually an interesting concept, but at first blush, you know, the title threw me for a loop. One thing that I have to say immediately is I have to compliment the band and Ne Plus Ultra label head James Mattern for just the layout and the quality of this packaging. The whole thing just reeks of class, I guess is the best way for me to put it. It's classy. The booklet is nice with white pages and black text and clear pictures that are easy to see. The pictures make sense with the lyrics. You know, each song has its own page, and each page has a corresponding picture that kind of relates to that song, and they all make sense in some fashion and relate to the songs. Everything is very easy to read. It's very clean, laid out very nicely, and you know it doesn't follow this trend of super dark layouts and photos and album art where things are hard to read, or typesetters use goofy fonts that you got to sit there and stare at with your eyes, you know, 2 inches from the page, and stare at for 5 minutes going, what was that word? No, this is very, very clean and neat and just very classy. And the artwork on the CD is very cool as well. I really like, you know, how it kind of illustrates the concept in a very literal sense. It's very, very neat. Another thing that I have to say that I didn't mention in the full text review is just the quality of Shane Langford's voice. You wouldn't think of his voice when you hear it as a traditional kind of heavy rock, progressive rock, or metal type of voice, because it's kind of sits more in that low tenor, you know, low to medium to high baritone kind of range. But there's such a depth and warmth to Shane's voice that I think a lot of vocalists are missing. And while he may lack some of the dynamic that other vocalists who are in that sort of progressive rock realm may have, Shane's voice has a warmth that most of these vocalists will never be able to match. And so hats off to Shane for knowing and using his instrument effectively and just making the best of what he has.
Look at me when I'm looking right past everything that you say every day. It's so much I can't stop wondering what this lifestyle will do to me. Every night, every day, it's the same thing now. Why do I feel that this isn't real? But it's so hard just to try and appeal to all of the feelings I feel every time I go.
you heard some song clips from Spooning Out the Sea. First was Head on Your Platter, the lead single from the album that was at the beginning of the video review. Then you heard Reach, the first song on the album, a little bit of that. You heard a little bit of My Goodness, and also the song Empty Me. Just wanted to stress the fact that this is a great CD. If you like progressive rock, hard rock, metal, or even just modern rock in general, this is a must-have for your collection. If you don't have this album yet, get out and order it. DivineMetalDistro.com. Check it out. And don't hesitate to add this to your collection because it is definitely one that you're going to want to have. Thanks again for watching. This is Metal Fro, and we'll see you next time.